Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
This is the Weather Extreme video for Sunday, May the 15th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and what a gorgeous Saturday we had, an unseasonably cool Saturday for May. So let's get right to our Skycam imagery this morning, and let's take a look at the clouds. Yes, we're going to be mostly cloudy today with wraparound clouds across that low pressure area that's off to our northeast. And you can see more clouds, but a few peaks at the sun coming through over at Fayette. Culprit this morning is the surface low over the Ohio River Valley that is bringing a good deal of wraparound moisture down into the lower Mississippi River Valley. And the cooler air is all thanks to that cold front that moved through on Friday and gave us some much drier and cooler air for Saturday. And it looks like we're going to stay unseasonably cool again today. In the upper atmosphere, we're still dealing with this huge closed low that extends from Kentucky all the way back into South Dakota. And of course, what's happening is we're getting different lobes of disturbances moving around this closed low, and that is what is keeping things somewhat unsettled. Across the country, temperatures, I don't know, I think I'd describe it as fairly mild. We got 60s out there along the East Coast, all the way from South Florida, all the way up into the mid-Atlantic states and to very close to New York City. So remember, these are 5 a.m. temperatures as well. Temperatures a little cooler in the Rockies, where we're getting down to approximately freezing in a few spots over there in the Rockies. So nice source for the air coming our way. Temperatures across central Alabama this morning, basically in the 50s. And of course, with that nice northwesterly surface flow, you can see those dew points, especially 55 at 52 at Birmingham for the dew point, but you go back to Memphis and it's about 46, so we're still getting drier air moving into the area. Quantitative precipitation forecast, or QPF, is not showing much over the next 5 days, and it looks like probably the next chance is right at the end of the 5 days as we head into Friday, which is just beyond the end of the period for this. Storm Prediction Center outlooking slight risk, basically in the vicinity of coastal Virginia and the Delmarva Peninsula area and up into New Jersey. So kind of an unusual situation for them. The morning 06Z GFS model run shows that we'll be mostly dry today, although with the clouds, just like yesterday, we may see a few sprinkles, but no significant rain is expected. That closed low kind of gels up a little bit as we see a fairly strong disturbance moving around it, and that will keep us a bit unsettled on Monday. And I think perhaps we might see some scattered showers, but again, no significant rain is possible, or I don't think any significant rain will occur on Monday. That closed low is just to our east on Tuesday, so that should bring a drying situation to us with a closed low over North Carolina at the surface. And so that should be, even though we probably will continue to be somewhat cloudy on Tuesday. But it looks like we're going to be dry on Wednesday as that closed low finally begins to move on out in response to that big closed low on the West Coast, or on the western United States anyway. By Thursday, they're competing with each other, but notice that they're not moving a great deal, but we're coming under a bit of a ridge, so we should stay dry through Thursday and dry into Friday, but that one to our west continues to just inch closer, so that by Saturday it looks like we could see a little bit of a chance for showers in response to the impulses that have moved out and weakened the ridge. But again, we're getting out close to voodoo country, so the possibility is there that we might see a few scattered showers, or maybe even a little less than that into the isolated category. By a week from today, that closed low out to the west has actually dug back into the Baja California area, and it puts us under a weak ridge, which essentially is going to keep things just to the north. So it's going to be a question, and a little hard question to answer this far in advance, but exactly how far south the rain showers might get. But it looks like we might have some chance, especially Tennessee Valley and into Tennessee. We may see a little bit of a chance. And as we go out into voodoo country, it looks like another chance of rain will come around the 28th as we see that closed low finally exiting out of the Baja region and coming out across the central U.S. and influencing us. And then the GFS has got an interesting pattern for the 30th. We've actually got a ridge with a cut-off low caught under it. So I don't think that'll give us a significant rain situation, but it certainly will give us at least a situation that might be a bit challenging on the forecast side, at least, as well as perhaps allowing us to see some daily showers. Well, thanks for tuning into the Weather Xtreme video. James Spann will be back with the next edition bright and early tomorrow morning. In the meantime, I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday, and Godspeed.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.